not the honor for me, it's for the guy I wrote about. One of the 300,000 guys who died during the Pacific War. My job was a landing craft officer for my ship, and I brought boatloads of assault troops into a number of Japanese island bastions, starting with Tarawa. That was the first of 6, but it stayed in my mind much more than the other 5. During one of my runs into the beach, I reached around for my Zippo lighter. Everybody in those days had a Zippo lighter. I want to light my cigarette. A kid standing next to me in my boat, his helmet was much bigger than his thin face. But anyway, he lit my cigarette with his lighter, and I noticed that on his wrist was a very expensive wristwatch. It was certainly not GI or government issue. And on the zipper lighter, I noticed his name scratched. It wasn't Lamb. Lamb was a name that I made up for the kid. The Lamb being led to the slaughter in the battle that was called Bloody Tarawa. During less than 72 hours, more than 6,000 guys were killed. 3,500 Americans were killed or wounded. I was not only intrigued, but worried about this kid. I felt sort of like a father, even though I was in young 20s, he was a teenager. So after the battle, I wandered over the island trying to find out what happened to the kid. He had died. I was told by an act of extraordinary bravery. Actually, it was more recklessness. That bothered me for many years, which led to the writing of my book. The book, Ed Harris wrote the foreword to my book, and Lamb, that was not his real name, of course, was the symbol, actually the guy who was typified everybody who was involved in World War II, among the many thousands of guys who still alive where they fell. I got a letter recently from someone among the hundreds that I received who had seen my film Return to Tarawa, the Leon Cooper story. He wrote to thank me for having made every effort to find out more about his relative, Private Lamb, which of course, as I say, wasn't his real name. And he was more than interested in the fact that in my film, I showed that Lamb, among hundreds of other Americans, still lay where they fell during the Battle of Bloody Tarawa more than 70 years ago. Thank you.
General nonfiction, honorable mention. The ABC of Sales, Lessons from a Superstar. ABC means, well, I'll let the author tell you that.